Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Chainlink's price chart, and I still stand by what I said. Why? Because in the previous video when we were around here, the idea was that according to our primary case, even if we are going to have a move on the upside, that move might be overall in form of an ABC zigzag, and I do absolutely believe that this is an ABC up. And we said also this is yet another ABC, and on a higher degree, what do we have? You know it if you are a regular viewer, a WXY in form of a double zigzag, generally some sort of a correction. And that is, my friends, exactly why in the previous video we said after this move is over, we should probably expect some more downward price action in Chainlink. Now, here's a question. Can you argue instead of a correction we are having, for example, starting from here, a 1, 2, 3 correction for 4 to about this point, and another move up into wave 5, and this is, I don't know, maybe like a leading diagonal in form of a wedge, since we are clearly having overlapping of the waves between our wave 4 and 2, and wave 4 seems to be definitely smaller than wave 2. Here is the answer: no. Why is that? You see, in a wedge structure, wave 1 must be the biggest wave. Correction for wave 2, another move up into wave 3, and this has to be smaller than 1. Correction for 4, we must have overlapping of the waves, and wave 4 has to be smaller than wave 2, and this is our final move up into wave 5, and it must be the smallest wave in this whole structure. So let's measure some waves and zoom in more. Okay, let's start measuring our wave 1 from here to about this point. Is it going to be bigger than our supposedly wave 3? The answer, as you can see, is by a decent margin no. So this thing, which is pretty much our best shot at finding a 5 wave off of the lowest low, if you want to say the lowest end, is absolutely not allowed, meaning one way or the other you do need to kind of consider this whole move as a corrective movement, indicating our move down is going to continue. Now, let's say you are still not convinced that in Chainlink this move down is going to continue. Fair enough. May I suggest just wait a little bit more and see, are we going to take this important low about $13.6 or not? Why is that? Because if we do take this low at that point, I'm thinking odds of finding a 5 wave to about this high is going to be very close to 0. And I'm not gonna say it's like absolutely impossible. No, they say never say never. So I'm gonna say this: even if it's possible, the shape of that 5 wave is going to look so odd to a degree that is going to make me say, you know what, that's not going to be anybody's primary case. And once more, the conclusion is unfortunately the same, meaning our move down in Chainlink in the short term is probably going to continue, I'm going to say, at least for another 10%. And on a higher degree, excuse me, we may have in this area maybe like, I don't know, a 1, 2, and then another move down into wave 3, 4, 5. Or if you want to say, maybe this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down instead of an ABC zigzag. Okay, fair enough. Even in that scenario, you can consider this being a wave 1, correction for 2, big move down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5. The point is that both of those scenarios do kind of suggest our move down in Chainlink, for now at least, is not over. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.